In the last section, we were able to verify that our deployment worked successfully, and so I now see my React application on the screen. Now we still got a couple tasks ahead of us. The first thing I want to do is give you a really rock-solid workflow for making updates to your application after it's been deployed. Now, to be truthful, the process of making updates is going to be identical to the processes that we looked at before. No big changes whatsoever. But nonetheless, I want to walk you through these steps just to make sure that they are crystal clear. So here's the general idea of what we're going to do. We're going to check out a Git branch where we're going to make all of our changes. We'll then commit those changes, push those changes up to GitHub, and then create a PR to merge our branch into master. Remember, we generally treat master as like the perfect branch, and whatever code is on master should be the same code that is currently deployed. After we create the PR, we'll then wait for our tests to show up green after they've been ran by Travis CI. Remember, Travis CI is going to run your tests for every single branch that you push up and every different pull request that you create as well. But it's only going to attempt to deploy your code after it has been deployed into master. So we're then going to merge the PR, and then after Travis CI runs a second time with all of your merged changes, it's then going to deploy your code to the Kubernetes cluster, and we should then be able to see our changes appear on prod. So let's get to it. So the change we're going to make is going to be to our multi-client project again, just as it was previously. So I'm going to open up my client directory. I'll find the SRC folder. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot the first step. We want to check out a branch. Let's do that first. All right, so back inside of my terminal, I'll check out a branch with git checkout -b, and then the name of the branch. So let's call this like devel, short for develop. So we're going to make our changes to the devel branch, and then we'll eventually commit our changes and push those up. All right, so now we can go back over to our code editor. I'll find the client SRC folder, and then the app.js file. So you'll recall inside of here, we have that h1 tag that currently says fib calculator version 2. We're going to change that out, and we'll say version Kubernetes, just to make sure that it's really clear that, yeah, we made a change here, rather than trying to remember what version number we put in there. Now I'm going to save this file. So definitely saved it. Next up, I'm going to commit my changes and then push that branch up to GitHub. So back at my terminal, I'll do a git status and say, yep, I changed that file. I'll do a git add and a commit. And then I'll push it up to GitHub with git push origin devel. All right, so I've now successfully pushed those changes. So now I'm going to open up my project on GitHub and create a pull request to merge my code into the master branch. So I'll go to GitHub, my multi-K8s project. You'll notice that I see a little pop-up right here automatically that says compare and pull request. Just to make sure that you understand how to create a pull request without getting that nice little pop-up right there, we'll do it the more manual fashion. So I'll go to the pull request tab. I'll then click on New Pull Request, and then we want to take our compare of devel and attempt to merge it into master. Then I'll click on Create Pull Request right there. Now if I want to, I can add in a message describing the changes. I could put in something like change the header of the app.js file, whatever you want to do. And then I'll create the pull request. Now, once the pull request has been created, we then wait on Travis CI to run our tests. Now, you'll notice that there's two sets of waits right here from Travis CI. We get one from just pushing our code, and then a second change set from the pull request that we just created. If we wanted to, we could disable Travis CI from testing our code anytime we push code or push a branch, and we can make sure that it only tries to build our code when we create a PR, but that's kind of a personal preference. I leave it up to you on what you might want to do there. So I'm just going to wait for a minute. I'm going to let all this stuff run. When we come back to the next section, we're going to verify that both these tests completed successfully, and then we'll start to merge the PR. So quick pause, and I'll see you in just a minute.